You're gonna find yourself in a comfortable seat, relaxing the pelvic floor, and make contact with your breath. Scan the body and notice if there's any tension present. Breathe in through the nose and sigh it out the mouth. 3 more just like that. In through the nose, out with sound. Place your palms together at your heart, bowing the head to the chest, and come to an intention for your practice today. Inhale, breathe that in. Exhale, send gratitude for it. We're gonna meet first in a child's pose position, Savasana. So big toes can hug together, knees can spread so they're hip distance or a little bit wider. And we're gonna walk the hands out forward, allowing the chest to hug down on the mat. Press down through your palms, send the weight back into the hips. Hips are magnetizing towards the heels. We can begin to maybe inch the shoulders from side to side. We can press down through the palms and lift the chest on an inhale, feeling the spine elongate. And exhale, lead with the heart. Slowly feel the heart magnetize back down to the mat. Next inhale, we're going to raise the head, lift the chest, and walk our hands over to the right, tipping the head back down, taking 5 more rounds of breath. Breathing into the left side body, the back side body. Next inhale, we're going to press through the palms, lift and extend the chest up as the spine lengthens, and slowly walk the hands over to the left side. Exhale, heart magnetizes back down to the mat. Rest the forehead down. 5 rounds of breath. Next inhale engages the muscles in the legs as the chest lifts. Walk the hands back through center, strong legs, and press down through the palms like you're squishing into mud as you slowly walk them closer to the body, stacking vertebrae on top of vertebrae as we come up to a flat seated spine. Inhale, sweep the hands up overhead, gaze towards the fingertips. Exhale, sweep the hands back down. We'll meet in all fours. We're gonna come into a tabletop. So here, wrists are stacked underneath shoulders, knees are underneath hips. And we're slowly gonna tune into some intuitive movement. So maybe shake the hips from side to side, bring the weight from the hands back towards the heels, and get curious about what feels best in your body, maybe even closing down the eyes. For 5 rounds of breath. Come back to that intention. And we will meet all back in a neutral spine and tabletop. We're slowly going to move through some cat and cows. So you can either move a little bit up so you can see my feet. Okay, you can either tuck the toes under and kind of send the weight back if you want to open up some of the plantar fascia on the back of the feet and the soles of the feet. If that doesn't feel good, you can lie tops of the feet flat and play with the angle of your hands. Does it feel best to angle them out a little bit, angle them in a little bit, and really press down into the mat? You can visualize their roots extending from the hands, really grounding down. As we inhale, we're going to drop the belly, lift the tailbone, and lift the gaze up. Engage the muscles in the low back. Feel the opening in the belly. Press down through the palms. The shoulder blades are hugging in towards one another like we're holding a pencil. And feel the breastbone being pulled forward. Gaze a little higher. Exhale, slowly reverse the shape, coming into a rainbow shape through the spine. Glutes are engaged and shining back towards the back of the knees. Push the ground away. Chin comes to chest. Heart magnetizes through the backside body to space. Inhale, drop the belly, lift the gaze, and engage the back muscles. Exhale, reverse the shape. Take 3 rounds, really moving slow here. Grip the toes into the mat. Grip the fingertips down. We're going to tuck under the toes, ground down through the hands, and spread the fingers wide. Bring the hips up and back, downward facing dog. And for our first down dog, we're just going to take a really wide stance through the feet. Again, adjust the angle of your hands maybe a little bit out. Hollow out the armpits. Send the weight back to the heels. Feel as if the tailbone is extending and being pulled back. Relax the neck and gaze towards your navel. You can find a micro bend through the elbows. Heart is magnetizing towards the thighs. Inhale, gaze forward. Slowly drop the knees to a count of 6, 5, or coming down to tabletop. 4, 3, weight comes into the palms. 2, 1. Hover them over the mat by a couple inches. Engage the core and drop them down. We're going to keep the hips high, coming into puppy pose. And we're going to walk our hands out in front of us. Chest melts down to the mat and our chin can rest down. If this is not available, rest on your forearms. And you can drop the head down that way. Five rounds of breath. Next inhale, we're slowly going to come back up through tabletop, continuing to open up the chest as we press down through the left palm. Inhale, bring the right arm to the sky, gaze follows. Exhale, thread the needle under the left arm. Inhale, right arm raises. Exhale, thread the needle, right shoulder drops down to the mat and left hand comes to where it's comfortable. The left hand can also come on our back, and we're going to take 3 rounds of breath. Left hand grounds back down into the mat. Right arm extends as we unwind. Exhale, switch it out. Ground down through the right hand, engage the core. Inhale, brings the left arm high as gaze follows. Exhale, thread that left arm underneath the right. Inhale, left arm extends high. Exhale, thread the needle, drop the left shoulder down, bring the right hand to where it's comfortable, and take 3 rounds of breath. Right hand plants back down. Unwind. Exhale, we're going to flip onto the back as we prepare for Savasana. The hands can spread and arms can spread in a T. Soles of the feet are planted on the mat, knees are bent. We're gently going to rock the knees from left to right, waking up the spine a little bit more. Take a deep belly breath in through the nose. Slow exhale through the mouth. 2 more. Exhale, side out. Inhale your intention. Exhale, release what does not serve you. Now knees are going to hug in towards the chest. You can come to a really tight ball or a very loose ball if that feels best. Inhale, hug it in. Tense up the body. Exhale, extend the legs long and wide. Really take up space in your body. We can kind of lift the chest and hug the shoulder blades underneath the back, and then scooch our weight towards the top of the mat to get some pressure on those upper back muscles. And then we can tuck our tailbone under a little bit and then extend the legs back long. Bring the arms to where they're comfortable and flutter down the eyes. Next inhale invites more relaxation into the body. And on the exhale, our muscles weigh heavy on the mat with our bones as we surrender to gravity. Coming back to your intention one last time, visualize it as a color. And on the next inhale, consciously breathe it in. And on the exhale, feel any residual or stagnant energy that doesn't serve us release from your body. Release any ideals of success or failure relative to your practice, and give yourself credit for showing up today. Go in peace, go in power. Shanti.